What is going on, everybody? Wally back with another video, and in today's video I want to say thank you very much for 40k. Now I want to preface this video by saying I'm not going to have a lore video out this weekend, and I'm going to be honest here, the main reason why is I just didn't have enough time to get to it this week. And as much as I want to sit through and kind of rush out and get content out on a weekly basis, on a scheduled basis, I also have an obligation and really a duty in a way to you guys. I said duty. I have an obligation to you guys to get the best content out possible, because if you guys are going to come in here and expect content on a regular basis from me, you're going to get the best that I can provide. I'm not going to give you nonsense. I'm not going to just put up videos so that I get views, so that I get a paycheck every month. I'm not going to do that. That's a joke in my opinion. And there's some people out there that take YouTube very seriously and it's their job, and I'm not trying to slight them. For me, it's not a job. For me, it is something I do on the side and I enjoy incredibly. I do a whole bunch of things. You know, I work for a company. I'm trying to put together an esports organization with the help of some great individuals. I cast Battlefield matches occasionally. I go to school and I have to take care of my parents and my niece. I have a lot of things on my plate. So does everybody. You know, everybody does. Everybody has battles that they have to deal with. But I want to say that since I started doing this 4 months ago, really, yeah, it's been about 4 months now, I've definitely changed. Before I started doing YouTube content like this, I was kind of a, depressed individual, played a lot of video games, kind of took it out on other people. I raged when I stream, and I just got angry. I wasn't having fun playing video games. And then I started doing this, and I'm having a lot more fun now. I've actually, believe it or not, I started going back to the gym again, like lifting weights, and I used to be in like great shape back when I was like 18, 19, 20. And 21, and then I spent 3 years off, didn't do anything, and I kind of just didn't do anything with my life. I ran occasionally, played a little bit of basketball, but I didn't take it seriously. So now I have an opportunity to go back to the gym, and I've actually been back in the gym like almost every day. I took a break yesterday, but I go 3 days a week, take a break 3 days a week, and, or 3 days in a week, and then I take a day off, and I go back 3 days. So it's 3 days on, 1 day off kind of strategy for me. And I feel great, honestly. I feel a lot better. But it also means that I have a lot more work in front of me. I realize that the challenging task in front of me is very daunting, and the ability that I have to put out there. I have to really spend time and make these videos something. I don't feel comfortable putting up content to an audience of individuals like you guys that are incredibly supportive, that have been with me pretty much this whole way, and give you something that isn't ready. It isn't fleshed out. It doesn't have the ability, and something I'm not confident in. And there's a lot to wrestle with there. I have to wrestle with my own ability of hey, this may not be that good. Like the Ahem Car video was, or Aham Kara, however you want to pronounce it. That was a bit different. And I won't lie. I like kind of testing the waters and see what you guys like and see what you guys don't like. And I will not speak in the first person that many, again, in videos like that, unless it is warranted. The only reason I spoke in the first person like that is because had to deal with the pride and the ego, and there's a theme. And I felt like that fit the theme, very well. But generally, I don't like doing that. I don't like personifying myself as some arrogant individual. Because that's what I used to be. I used to be, and some would say I still am, but I used to be kind of a cocky asshole. And looking back at it a couple years ago, and that's probably who I was. I mean, I can't argue with it. It's a good experience to look back on, and I've tried to make amends for it in the past, but we all make mistakes, right? And I think it's owning up to those mistakes and saying, all right, I'm not going to be that person anymore. I'm going to decide to change. And it's sticking with that change. And I've decided literally 3 months ago that I'm not going to let myself be my own enemy. There were so many people when I first started doing YouTube and playing video games and trying to be a quote-unquote competitive player and stuff like that. There's so many people that get in your way and say you can't do it, it's not possible, you'll never make it, you're a joke. It goes on and on and on and on and on, right? But with this it's a lot different, because we're at 40k now, and it's not really about being at 40k. It's the fact that there's so many people that enjoy what we're putting together here. The content that we're putting together is different. There's a lot of other people out there that do lore, right? And there's a lot of great people that do lore, a lot of people that are a lot better than I am, and probably always will be. But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to strive to be as good as them or better than them. I'm going to do whatever I can to be the best content creator that I can be possible. YouTube really isn't a competition, and it never really dawned on me that it was. I don't really care about what another YouTuber does or anything like that. It doesn't really affect me, but I do, and you know, I consume a lot of YouTube content. I watch a lot of the Dark Soul guys do lore, and they're fantastic. I want to be able to be at that sort of presentation value in a way. The story that they tell is utterly amazing and inspiring, and they do a great job at it. Some of the guys who do World of Warcraft is also incredibly fantastic. So I want to be able to be sort of at their level one day, and really, you know, be able to say, hey, look, you know, I do the best I can in every single one of my videos, but I do this because of you guys, because the people that come in here and really support me and make this possible. Because there's going to be a lot of people out there, and you know, I hate to say it, but there's a lot of people out there that say, you know, you couldn't do it, you can't do it, you're a joke, and you know, there were times where, you know, I didn't really turn the other cheek, and now I've tried to do my best to turn the other cheek and let it go and just keep working on my own thing. And you know, that's my I guess my greatest asset right now is you guys. You know, I have an ability really to be able to relate and communicate with a lot of people that I've never met, and I may never meet. And you know, it's really difficult to sort of put in words, but it is incredibly humbling. And I hope I have the ability to keep entertaining you guys, and I hope you guys have an ability to keep working with me as much as possible. And to start with that, I want to do more for the community in general. I want to be more of a community guy. I don't want to just be some guy who does videos. I want to be a guy that you can hang out with. So in the community group, I know I've talked about this in the past, but we've sort of put the community group together. If you guys want to be a part of that, I'll have the link in the description. I really recommend it. But what I think I'm going to start doing, I'm going to put together is weekends. We're going to have community raid weekends where the community gets together, takes down like normal Crota or normal VOG, or we go play Crucible for an hour or two and just have fun. You know, just put the nonsense and the BS aside and just have fun. If you guys are on the Xbox One, sadly, I don't have a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 3, and you want an extra person to play with, just send me a message and say, hey man, can you add me? And I'll add you. And if you see me online, or if we need an extra for Crucible or Raid or something, I'll invite you. Generally, I try to play with as many people as possible, but sometimes, like, if I get like a game invite, I don't know who it is, I need send me a message or hit me up in the group chat, and I will do whatever I can to be able to play with you. I don't want to be this off-centered kind of guy, because the Destiny community is a lot different. Destiny community is very friendly in its ability. We sort of talk about this in the circles I roam with, but the Destiny community, it has to be one of the most friendly communities that I've ever had the opportunity to be in. And that is incredibly gratifying, and I feel like I have a great opportunity to expand upon that. And I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys for the continued effort. I'm sorry I don't have a lore video out this weekend, but like I said, I just don't feel comfortable releasing something that's not ready. I don't work for EA, you know, the dig, but you know what I mean? I want to be able to give you guys something that is legitimate, that I put time into, and it makes sense, and it's not just fluffy, full of big words that don't make sense to anybody. I want it to be real. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I am going to start working on, though, a PvP video, because I've got some I think pretty good PvP footage. You'll have to be the judge, of course. I'm going to edit out all my deaths, though, so that it just makes me look better, you know, because I have the power of editing. But you guys are fantastic people. I really appreciate you guys being with me. This is kind of going on a bit longer than I thought, but I just want to say thank you very much for being around for this long, and I hope you guys continue to stick with me. I am going to continue to do whatever I can to make this channel awesome for you guys and for me. So to all the people out there that say you can't do it, don't listen to them. Just keep doing what you do. Do what you love, and have fun with it. Don't let Timmy down the street or Billy up the yard tell you that you can't do something because they don't like you. You know, just whatever. Just be like, all right. And in the immortal words of the dude, just be like, that's just like your opinion, man. And keep doing your thing. You guys are great people. I hope you guys have a great week. I will be back this week with some more PvP video. And then, of course, this weekend, I'll have another lore video. I love you guys very much. I'm out. Peace.